Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, we're here on the second floor of Watcher's Keep, a place where 4 archmages worked together in the distant past, albeit barely, to contain a chromatic demon within a specially wrought cage. Once they'd succeeded in doing that, they then proceeded to plot to kill each other, and they succeeded in doing that too! There are no more archmages here. Their libraries are still relatively intact, which is good, because we need to use these libraries to glean how to overcome each of the guardians of the labs, as well as the demon that we've promised to free. I know, promising to free a demon is a terrible idea, but we do need that demon's help. The demon is the only thing capable of unlocking the way to a 3rd level of Watcher's Keep. We have to keep in mind that it is definitely going to go against its word though and try and kill us as soon as we let it out. Fortunately, the archmages planned not only to kill each other, but also to discover weaknesses of the demon. Each one will have a clue, and we've already received one, that the demonic form of the chromatic demon is weak to ice. Hopefully the fire library note will give us another piece of knowledge. This note is scorched and blackened, obscuring much of the text. Companions are stubborn fools. Demon almost immune to physical damage. That's not good to read. Transforms into its ice incarnation, it is vulnerable to flame and fire. Destroy the windbag air wizard and his pathetic servants. My giant is invincible! Now we know that's not true, because we learnt from the ice library that we can lure the lesser flame elementals into the ice lab so that they'll freeze and they won't reappear. And then when they're gone, we can then defeat the fire guardian. We want to go to the air lab as our first port of call, and the air lab is very dangerous. It may not seem dangerous right now because there's nothing going on, but once we turn that, there will be a group of air elementals that are unleashed, as well as the Guardian of Air. And the Guardian of Air isn't too dangerous by itself, but the room is a massive trap. Once it's active, lightning is going to be flying around everywhere, and that will kill us pretty quickly. So my plan is to lure the guardians of this room out here, where all the zappy lightning isn't going to get us. At least that's the hope. The zappy lightning is still probably going to get us. We're going to use Korgan to turn this and then lure everyone out. Let's see how well this does. You turn the wheel and the fan starts with a rush of air. The air begins to form into vaguely humanoid shapes. And there they are. They're going to come into here, and that's good. We have lesser air elementals and greater air elementals. They're all going to come into melee because they don't have any way to hit us at range. And there should also... Ooh, actually, the Guardian of Air is right here. Let's deal with the Guardian of Air first. That is the opponent we want to defeat to get the first scepter. Everybody focus on that. We can also fire a fireball at the back here. Fireball should hurt these. There we go, and it did. Brilliant. Just keep attacking and deal with them one at a time, starting with the lesser one there, and then the greater one, and then the next one. Nearly dealt with them. One more. Brilliant. Now we want to go into here and use this quickly. The wheel cannot be turned further without the Scepter of Air. We need that scepter. Fortunately, the scepter is right here on the floor. I forgot you need this in hand. This blue scepter key from the elemental room of air is inlaid with crimson gems. It will open the south door of the air chamber and the north door of the poison chamber. Fair enough. Let's go quickly back into here and use this again. You're too far away to use that because we were pushed away. There we go. You insert the Scepter of Air and turn the wheel further. The airflow from the fan increases dramatically. You also will have noticed that there was a lot of lightning there. Once that room is active, lightning flails around in all directions. If you have your entire group in the room, the chain lightning will just bounce between all of you and obliterate everyone in short order.
If you say so.
It's best to lure everyone out. In general, it's best to lure everyone out of all the rooms if you can. We're going to rest and not be attacked, which is good,
Yes,
and
master.
switch this out so
What shall
that
I
you
fetch
are
now?
concealed once more,
Of course.
and get ready to deal with this room. This room is one of the more dangerous of the libraries because the guardians here are
Yes.
golems. I think it's time for another simulacrum. There we go. And some more haste, because why not? And a little bit more berserk. You can go berserk, and you can go berserk. And we also want you to switch to blunt weapons.
I'm with
Now we want
you
our
are very good.
rogue
Good
and
bugger.
our
Yes,
wizard to
yes,
be
I
back
was
here.
done
We
with
also
those
want
traps.
Vaconia to be back here too.
Dead.
There are traps in this library, just like in the others, and I'm very cautiously moving forward because I didn't want to get loads of them angry at us at once. But there's two. And they're both very fast, which is not good at all. Let's deal with you as quickly as we can, and by quickly I mean pretty much instantly. And you're going to rush forward as well. We don't want to go too far in because of the traps, and you took a hit, but you're the simulacrum, so we're not that bothered. There are more dangerous golems, like these two. That is fortunately only an iron golem, but still a dangerous threat, because it's very fast indeed. We want to deal with you as fast as we can, and you're gone. And Hexat has gained a level. There's one more golem. Where has that golem gone? There was a golem here. Maybe it's
Fear not.
decided
I'm
that
watching
it doesn't
that.
want to fight
That
us.
is what you want.
I'd be glad if that was the case, but I highly doubt it. That trap is gone. And if we search for more traps, there's this trap too. Where has that golem run off to? Not over here. Over here, maybe? Oh, there's the golem! The golem went that way. And the golem is giving chase. Fortunately, we can quickly intercept it. Still hits really hard, but it's gone. Marvellous. Let's move in not too far though, because there might still be another trap.
That's the best you can manage?
Let's have a quick look around. If there's to be another trap, it would probably be over here.
Boring.
Doesn't look like there is though, so let's rest. And the rest
busy,
was
okay, I'm busy.
successful. That's good, because there are some nasty random encounters you can get on this floor. There's a nasty variant of the shade that can summon more shades when it drains levels from you. And those are fearsome. I hope I don't actually encounter them as we're adventuring through this game. We might in Throne of Baal, but probably not in Shadows of Arm. At least that's the hope. We can look at a lot of bookshelves here. And this one has a lot of ammunition. Now, I actually cleared a bit of Hexat's inventory so that there weren't as many piles of ammunition in it, but as you can see, we're already well on the way to filling it back up. You can hold on to that. Also, we can't put any more ammunition in the ammo belt. It's full. That's how much ammunition we're lugging around. Massive piles of it. Now let's level up and give you some more skill in pickpocket. We'll put that up to 100 actually. You never know when it might be useful. As for move silently, we'll put 1 point there. Marvellous. You need a lot of experience to get to level 18.
You are lucky I'm
We'll
here.
get there though, just not yet. Now let's see what else we can look at. We can look at this here. A massive pile of books on the floor. None of them appear to be important, and none of these are important either. What about in here? Ooh, we have a air library note. What clues can we garner from this one? Many of the words on these scattered pages have faded over the centuries. Power of my electrical enchantments. Our caged pet. The form of a green slime giant is vulnerable to lightning. Good to know. only the final entry has survived in its entirety. I finally have a plan to be rid of that sorry, slime-loving excuse of a mage. If I turn my fan to its highest setting, which we already have done, while the southwest door to his obnoxious laboratory is open, the poison mist will be blown clear, making his noxious pets vulnerable. I must remember to use my lightning on that ooze puddle, unless I want thousands of those things crawling around the dungeon. Soon I will put my plan into action and be rid of his caustic presence forever.
That's the best.
So, we need to have the fan on the highest setting, and this door open, so that all of the poison mist is blown out of the lab, making the creatures in there vulnerable.
If you know.
Good to know. Ooh, there are lots of nice things here, including some potions of antidote, and these are probably going to be invaluable, especially considering the fact that we're going to be going into a poison lab. Oh, poison in Baldur's Gate, you are so viciously deadly. If anybody has played through Baldur's Gate 1 with a party that had very low health, they stocked up on potions of antidote a lot, because actually you just stocked up on them in general, because they were so essential. Poison's just vicious in this game. We have another handwritten note, by the by. Words to the wise. Circle, square, triangle. Another hint for a puzzle that we're not going to be seeing for a long time. Anything else in here? There's that one that I think I've already, yeah, I already just checked that one. It's, worth having another look just in case. We do need to find not just the scrolls, but we also need to find keys. We also need to go into here. And I remember what kind of foes in here. Loads and loads of... Wait for it. Wait for it. Where are they? I thought there'd be loads of spiders in here. There normally are loads of spiders. There are no spiders. Have the spiders decided that they don't want to deal with me? I mean, I'm glad if they've decided to not attack us, because spiders, in the numbers that you find them in here, are quite dangerous. Nope, no spiders whatsoever. Good! This makes me really glad. I think we've dealt with all the traps. There were loads of traps in here. And there are only 3 things that we can look at. Let's start with this one. We have some magical arrows and another copy of Elminster's Ecology's Appendix 3A. They really want you to know about the weaknesses of those various monsters. We're definitely going to be facing them at some point, just not yet. Even more potions of antidote and a key. This key likely unlocks the door on the northeast end of the slime library. Ooh, that's going to be important. And we have one more shelf, and that contains the slime library note and some potions that we're going to be grabbing. We could always do with more potions of healing, and I think we'll give these over to you. Why not? You can have them. And I think I've forgotten about something. I have forgotten about something. There's a container in here. This one here that I have not opened. It's a good thing that I didn't just decide to open it randomly as well, because if I recall, that is a heavily trapped container. You wouldn't think it by looking at it, but it's got a trap on it. Just to confirm, we'll have Hexat go over here, and there's the trap. And the trap's now gone. And there are quite a few goodies in here. A potion of greater healing. Or superior healing, rather. Quite a few of them. I actually want you to have them, and for you to hold on to these. We also want to pass this over, and we'll give you this, why not? And you can hold on to the key. We're likely not going to be using that key for very long, because there are more goodies to be grabbed. A potion of cloud giant strength. Lots more ammunition. You can hold on to the potion, and by the looks of it, a wand. What kind of wand is this, Edwin? A wand of cursing. Nice wand. It has but a single charge on it though, so we'll have to be cautious with using it. Bullets for you, bolts for you, and arrows for you. I didn't think you were able to identify those. You must have gained quite a few points of lore just now. I'm not going to complain.
Fear not. I'm watching. Yeah.
Now that we've done that, we need to think carefully about
If you say so.
dealing with this lab next. The game is quite good in that it forces you... Oh, there are the spiders! Well, late's better than never, and we have come across the drawback of being extremely fast, which is that Terry tends to run into trouble before everyone else gets there. But we should be okay. They are only spiders after all, but the poison is nasty. We only need to get one good hit and for us to fail the save for that poison to take hold. But we did pretty well here. One more, there we go. Are there even more spiders in here? We should have encountered them immediately. I still don't know why they waited so long before they appeared. Maybe they were preparing an ambush, lying in wait. It's very unlikely. Let's rest. Nobody decided to attack us?
Yeah.
Good.
Do it.
We want to open this door, and then we want to go all the way around
Very well.
and open up the other door. They're probably going to follow us, and they're probably going to inflict a lot of poison damage. Let's wait for them in here, shall we? We also need to remember that the slime creature needs to be hit by
What would you
lightning.
like?
We have some lightning. There we go. We got a bit of description there. You smell the rank, acrid stench of noxious fumes wafting up from the polluted pool in the room just beyond the gate. There is the poisonous pile of ooze. I don't know if it's actually going to come into this room or not.
Not do it.
We have the doors... Ah, we don't have that door open, though. We're going to need that door open if we're going to have the fans do what they need to. There we go. We got some more description. Strong gusts of air whip down the corridor to pull and tug at your clothing, nearly knocking you off your feet.
Yes.
Now,
nice.
we know that
What should I
lightning
expect
is going
now?
to be important here, so time for some chain lightning. And it's time for you to equip some of these bolts of lightning. An attack there. Hopefully this won't split this into 1,000 different versions. And that's the end of that.
Yes,
It's gone. There are probably going to be more of them, though. Quite a few more.
what is it now?
Let's be careful in our
Yeah, of
approach.
course.
Any more of these? Oh, there is a giant snake. Wasn't anticipating a giant snake. I also like how they sort of slither up towards you sideways. Are you running away? There is a poison mist here. Just one. Also, that snake is not taking a lot of damage at all. We're going to need, oh, you're held here. That's not good. Right, let's get other people in very quickly. We also need you to make another Korgan. Another Korgan would be very useful here. Oh no, you're poisoned. You're poisoned? That is really bad because you are going to perish if we don't heal you. That's a lot of... Oh,
Could use the air.
you're back. Let's see if we can
If that's
move you out of the way so that you're not going to perish right now. Can we deal with the poison mist first? Yep, we can deal with the poison mist first. Then deal with... That snake is taking a lot of... oh, this is really not good. That's really bad. And that's probably... Nope, it's not going to be the end of you because of that timely heal. You're still taking a lot of damage, though. You're also taking a lot of damage, but we can heal that up. And that is the end of that Guardian. And you're in trouble once again. There's a lot of damage you're taking, and in fact that's pretty much going to be the end of Terry. Should have been a lot more careful in that encounter, but that's why we make saves.
No?
And why we're going to move you all over to here,
What would you have
and
me?
just
Very
have
well.
Terry over here. We're going to try that again. We did rather well there, but the sheer amount of poison overwhelmed us. I underestimated just how devastating that poison would be. I shouldn't have taken it so lightly. The door is now open, so we can move you over there. We'll have you go over here, and open this door, and then head this way. And around. Over to here. So we can open this up. See you. And get ready to deal with this in a much more effective manner. There's one simulacrum. Here is a haste spell. And we're going to give you those bolts of
You have
lightning.
I look forward.
Oh! Well, you've managed to sneak around, but that's okay, because we have plenty of Korgans to deal with you. And we're attacking really quickly. There we go! Much better. Haste was all we really needed. Time for some lightning to take care of you. Then, up into here, find the giant snake. The really dangerous giant snake.
What
And
is it? Oh, all right.
wait for you to not come out. Yeah, you're really adamant about not coming out, aren't you? We can attack you here, though. There we go. We'll have you start firing there, and we'll have you start firing here.
Oh, bother.
And I wonder if Magic Missile is going to do anything. There we go. That went far better. Much better. And there is one more enemy here. A poison mist. Don't want you attacking in melee, but everybody else can, though. Ah, you
What
got
would you have me do?
hit there by
Mind
acid.
your tone.
What we want to do is, there are things we can actually look at here.
Of course.
So let's get everyone out. And then pop you in quickly to grab what's in here. Because what's in here is worth grabbing. A flailhead poison. And if you think that that is for the Flail of Ages, you're absolutely right. This is an additional head which may be added to the Flail of Ages +3. This particular head adds poison damage. We can't do anything with it right now, though, because we don't have access to the person who can attach that particular head.
Whatever you decide.
But the fact that we have it is good indeed. And so, when we come back, folks, we've dealt with 2 of these labs. We still have to deal with the ice lab, and we still have to deal with the fire lab.
Not to it.
Oh, hello! You finally got here! I forgot that there might have been another one of you. Well, we can deal with you. And you're gone. 65 experience. Not worth the bolts, but we do have a lot of bolts. It's probably worth just... Oh! Hello! That was something I wasn't anticipating. Was that a trap that we set off?
Most disagreeable.
I don't think it was. I have no idea why that happened. But when we come... Oh, I know why that happened. Because we have that door closed, and we need that door open so that the poison mist can go into that lab. Makes sense now. We have made a big wind tunnel that goes over to here and just sort of stays there. We also need to make sure this door does not open, so that we can keep the poison cloud in. And so, when we come back, folks, dealing with the other 2 labs, and then freeing the chromatic demon. And I'm sure the chromatic demon won't decide to try and kill us. You're likely going to try and kill us. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.